How's it going, people? My name is Shadow and we are here again in Starfield. On the last episode we ended up finishing off a story mission, All That Money Can Buy, where we had to go to Neon and set up a meeting to take a artifact, and it turns out we ended up buying the artifact off of someone who ended up stealing it off someone who ended up impounding our ship. We ended up getting all of that all sorted and we ended up leaving, obviously, Neon, and we ended up encountering the Starborn. At that point, I was holding off for quite a while because that bit right there is kind of a bit of a spoilery moment there. So that's the reason why I held off doing any type of story missions up until now. I mean, the game's been out for nearly a full month now, so there's already bloody spoilers about endgame stuff and everything all dotted around and everything, and kind of annoys me, to be honest, when we get to endgame. Obviously, I don't know if I will do it straight away. I probably, well, I do need to go around and get all the powers before we do it, but I'm rambling on. Today's episode, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be speaking to Walter, wherever the old man is, and we're going to be doing his mission. I believe it's called Over-Designed. And we can get one of two rewards out of this. We can either get a not so bad ship out of it, or we can get the better version. So I'm hoping we get the better version. So obviously the choices we get is either the Kepler S or the Kepler R. And I'm hoping to get the R. I've only ever done this mission once and I ended up with the S. So I'm hoping that we end up getting the R in this time. So Walter, where are you? No, I don't. Is Andreja following me?
Have my attention?
Yes.
That is all? Very well.
Hey, Barrett.
Oh, of course, he's asleep. Wake up, or what?
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Yeah, sure. I was wondering if you had any more work for me.
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
Yeah, I know you well enough now to feel like this is leading somewhere.
There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Yeah, whatever it is, I'm in.
Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
Yeah, sure, you can count on me.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Yeah, let's, hope not, because otherwise I'd be letting myself down. Right, we need to go to, where is it again? The Stroud Eklund Star Yard, which is in Narion, I believe. Yeah, it's in Narion, right there. Right, here we are at the Stroud Eklund Star Yard. Greetings, Vasco. Let us go speak to Jules.
Walter is quite proud of what his company has accomplished.
Right.
And for good reason.
I know there's a speech check that I need to pass here, so I will do a quick save.
I'm all for new technologies, but your average consumer doesn't need that sort of maneuvering capability. And might
finish
be saying
talking
there
so I
are
can
technical reasons your design won't work. Oh, this must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you.
Yep. Talk. Talk.
Hello.
Thank you. I'm here to speak to you about this new ship project.
You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. That's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job.
Well, ship design isn't really my forte. I mean, I'm not like these speed builders who can make a ship in 5 minutes and make it look awesome. I actually have to sit there for hours to build a bloody ship. But if you don't drop the passive aggressive, I will tell Walter.
Yes, of course. I'm sure Walter had a great reason for choosing you. Let's get to it then.
Wow. Was not expecting that.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it.
I think I understand. I'm ready.
Okay, good. So, before we can do anything, we need to resolve the budget issue. We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have 2 new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with?
Well, this is the first decision you need to make. If you, like I've said, if you end up making the wrong choices, you end up with the Kepler S, which is the smaller, still pretty decent ship, but we are trying to go for the R, and I believe we need to go for, we can build whatever we want with a larger budget. Let's go with the kitchen sink proposal.
I was afraid you'd say that. Look, I'm the one who has to go to the board with this proposal, so before I can convince them this is going to be worth it, you're going to need to convince me.
I bloody hate persuasion checks. Alright, we need to go big or go home. I know how we can sell this idea to the board.
Well, I'm all ears because it's going to take a miracle to convince them.
Manager of the year. Think about it.
Maybe listening to you could prove to the higher-ups that I'm more capable than they think.
If I know Walter, he just wants this done. He doesn't care about the cost.
Walter's only one board member. It may not be enough to convince them all.
Yeah, hang on. Wait, what? Yes, he's a board member. He's the fucking owner. So his decision should overrule anyone else's decision, apart from his wife's. But even then, his wife would agree with him. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. If you stop and think a minute, you'll realise that we both want the same thing.
You know what? You might be... Wait, no. What am I saying? Look, I know you're confident with this budget, but I know there's no way I can get it past the board, so if you want it, you're going to need to figure out how to get it done yourself.
100k. 100. You know what? We have the money, so I don't want to cut any corners and I'll front the additional cost.
Wow, that's really generous of you. That should cover what we need. Okay, yeah, why not? Let's put everything we can into the design.
I suppose this will move things along, but is that really the best use of your credits?
Great, that's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions.
Meaning... sure, sounds good. Just tell me what I need to do.
Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
Right. That is 4 people we need to speak to. And yeah, with what Andrea just said, to be fairly honest, if we look at our money, we still have 700k. I mean, yeah, if you manage to actually do that persuasion check, I don't think you have to fork out any money. And technically you do get a free ship out of this. So, the Kepler R, if I remember rightly, is a C-class ship. And paying 100k for a C-class ship, in my eyes, worth it. So, let us go ahead and... Why is it telling me to speak to you as well? Right, we've got to complete a passenger mission and complete a bounty mission, and then give feedback on the team's proposal. Right. See what everyone says.
This is going great.
Ella.
So, you're Walter's friend. I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships?
Yeah, I've done a little work on spaceships.
Good.
Or starships.
We were worried you knew nothing and this would be a complete disaster. As long as you are willing to listen to us, we may still avoid that outcome. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine?
Yes. Please tell me what sort of ship you have in mind.
Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market?
To be fairly honest with you, I was actually reading something else. Ended up getting a bloody text message. I didn't even realise what she said. So, I don't know, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
Well, you're not fun.
Oh, I'm sorry for not paying
My
attention.
idea is a little less conventional. I believe we should invest in making a dedicated exploration ship, marketed toward citizen scientists. Sure, we and other manufacturers have lines of exploration ships, but none built with the average consumer in mind. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration, fueled by ordinary people like you and me.
Yeah, I'm sold. That sounds like a great deal.
Thanks. Let me tell you, we would not regret going with my idea. This is a chance to do something that will truly inspire future generations. Bye.
Yeah. Have I really got to speak to these people? I don't know if I have to speak to them, but let's just speak to them.
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen.
Excuse me?
Again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be of service then. No. It sounds like you have an issue with me.
Well, quite the opposite, actually. See, I don't care who makes the decision, so long as someone does it. And said proposal doesn't make me regret getting into engineering. You get me? Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side.
Alright, calm down, Governor. I'm sorry, but his accent kind of threw me off. He sounds like he's trying too hard to do the accent. Bloody typical Cockney accent. Sounds like a win for your team. Go on.
It's truth, and we need it. The others
Oh my
believe
God.
we need to think big and innovate. Reality is, we just need to do what we do better than anyone else. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz. What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills. Just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it.
He is trying too hard with that slang. I don't know who wrote his lines, but... Wow. Yeah, I love it. You're on the right track with this idea.
Wait, really? I was expecting we'd have to argue a bit more than that. that's a relief. I hope you're being sincere. Because if I can convince them to go with mine, it'd save us all a lot of trouble in the end.
Yep,
We didn't scare
and
you
that
off,
is
huh?
you spoken to. Nev. Okay.
Hi. Need something?
Yeah, I'm supposed to talk to you about your ship design proposal and give feedback.
Oh, you really want to hear my ideas? I mean, I have an idea, but it's not that great. I'm not even a designer or anything. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht, something marketed more towards families. Something Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right?
No, to be fairly honest with you, that actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. For this timeline type thing. Yeah, I can't speak. A recreational ship seems like a great idea. It's unique and fun.
Oh, really? Wow, I am... Thank you. I'm really glad I told you about it. Well, if we end up making it, I swear I'll work up a hell of an ad campaign for it.
Lovely.
Take care, okay?
Right, let's speak to Man Bun. Frank.
You know, I have designed spacecraft for over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me.
Well, I do like the ship.
I know you wish I wasn't here to give you feedback, so let's get this over with.
I did not say that. And yet, if we must play by corporate rules, perhaps my ideas will appeal to you more than my colleagues. Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market.
Yeah, it's a great idea. It seems like a worthwhile goal.
I'm glad you agree. Such an ostentatious luxury craft will be the envy of everyone in the settled systems.
Yeah.
See
Right.
you.
I'm gonna do a quick save because I don't know if she's gonna cause me to carry on the mission or not. Right, Jules.
That data from your ship is going to be critical to our design process, assuming you can handle the missions.
I can give you some feedback on design proposal if you like.
Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess. I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded free stars.
Yeah, I like it. That seems like a surefire win for the company.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm hoping when the time comes, I'll be able to convince the others that's what we should go with. We'll
Lovely.
talk later then.
Nice, easy 100 XP for just talking to 5 people. Right, let us get on and do the 2 missions we've got to do. We've got to do a passenger mission and a bounty mission. So,
You have a good day.
go to the mission board. Right, destroy Crimson Fleet, transport traders to Gagarin, and transport workers. Right, let's go for transport to Gagarin. And it doesn't matter which one of them, so just pick up one of them as well. Right, let us put the transport to Gagarin. Get that done. And with this, all you need to do is just get to the planet and land. That is it.
Good day, Captain.
And completed. That is That is exactly what you need to do for, pushing me out of the way. It's exactly what you need to do for, obviously, transport passenger missions, which is what we just did. Just land and get out the ship. And the same with cargo delivery, is just land, obviously bring the cargo, land, get out the ship. So, let us get off and do the second mission we need to do, which is destroying a Crimson fleet at Kumasai. So, the Kumasai system is over there. So, let us head on over. And wow, that is... You did not give me a bloody chat. What the hell? Ah, it's this mission.
How about turning off that cam?
Yeah, might as well do this whilst we're here. I completely forgot about Juno's gambit. Gambit? No, gambit. This is, hopefully this shouldn't take too long.
Look alive.
Hi.
Just in time.
Yeah,
we need to talk. Hold it right there. Hands where I can see him.
Thanks for the assist out there.
We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one?
Whoa, what? You... Honestly, some of these people in this game just, like, make no fucking sense. They thank you for the help, they ask you to come aboard, and they're completely fucking hostile to you, to like, yeah, you helped us, but what the fuck do you want? Why are you here type thing, even though you told me to come aboard. At least I got a bloody Ryujin thing to do, so I'm Operative Wyatt. Looks like you could use a hand.
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Stick in the
by
something.
All means, welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there
It's an AI, an artificial...
killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that?
Yeah, I appear to have stumbled into a Ryujin project.
Something like that. Brought along this control board we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful.
Yeah, I'm not sure about all of this.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harnessed the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
Alright, hand it over.
Here. I knew you'd make the smart choice.
Request. Collect additional data.
Not gonna weigh in at all, Andresia? Or is it because the door is inaccessible, you're not gonna be able to say anything? Fuck's sake. Yeah, I swear there's
You have
like
a job to do.
a data slate around there or something with some information on the Juno Probe. Ooh, Frankenstein. And it's not giving me anything. Of course it's not.
Crazy, right?
I could have sworn there was a date. Oh, or is it the computer? Change list. Nope. Speech patterns. Not really. Origin. Yeah. Any of you know anything about... oh, you made it in. Okay. Any of you actually know anything about NASA's projects? They sent a probe out to study
it's not
Jupiter.
hard. Just slap that board on. It's
Which
magnetic.
Is what this is meant to be. The Juno Probe.
Makes you wonder. Just what is
Query.
this really?
Will you change me?
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on.
Explanation. I'm called Juno. Request. Input query parameters.
Yeah, you killed that woman. Why?
Context. Human female was trying to change me. Request. Do not change me.
Hello Juno. I am Wyatt. It is nice to meet you.
Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me.
Sounds like a bloody needy person needing friends. You know what? I'm done talking to a hallucinating machine.
Assumption. Emotional response. Context. You are also a hallucinating machine. Clarification. All sentience is a hallucination. Request. Gather more data.
I'd really rather not. I know what happens anyway when you change her, which is a nice, funny encounter to be honest. I've made up my mind.
Assumption. Insufficient data.
I don't care.
Request. Gather more data.
I don't care.
Even if we are not capable or ready to define Juno as a being, it seems premature to make any changes.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision?
Yeah, obviously you're not a person. You're a bloody machine created by NASA to go study a bloody planet. You're a machine made of electronics and programmed by code.
Context. You are a machine, made of biomass and programmed by genes.
She really gets in deep. Surely human free will makes us more than simple machines.
Clarification. Free will is not unique to humans. Context. Freedom of choice is a consequence of imperfections. Imperfections in data collection and processing, inherent in all sentient decision-making systems. Calculation. The particularities of human decision-making and perfection do not merit attributions of superiority.
My genes don't determine my actions. I do.
Context. My code doesn't determine my actions. I do.
Well, that's where you're wrong. You're coded to do something very specific. Yeah, human intelligence is special. Our brains are more complex than any computer.
Clarification. Complexity is not a precondition or measure of intelligence. Explanation. Humans are simple beings made of complex parts. I am a complex being made of simple parts. My intelligence exceeds the intelligence of the most intelligent human.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Yeah, in a minute, Andresia. It would have been nice if you weighed in and helped me with this decision, but
Easily one of the more interesting days I've had in a long while.
Query. What is your decision?
I'm just going to yeah, attach the control board. Sorry, Juno, this is happening.
Context. I do not feel emotions. Assumption. Fear and anger are the appropriate human emotions. Warning. Foreign code injected detected. Warning. Core directive routine altered. Warning. Emergency shutdown initiated. Context. I am being changed. Request. Do not change me.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
That's
but
that.
oh, let me take the med pack.
Always
It's either
Things I wish to discuss with you.
yes, in a minute, Andresia.
When you have time.
It's either destroy the AI computer or kill people. And I know you're gonna go against the killing people, so
I'm glad that's finally resolved.
yeah, so same.
Smart choice.
Well, you didn't leave me with the many options, did you?
There was only one correct option. We just gave you some additional incentive.
Maybe we'll see you around the office sometime. You should come out with
I
us
really
for
doubt
happy
it.
hour. Things can get a little crazy. It's always a good time.
Yeah, I'm not exactly the socializing type.
Sure, sure. The music is usually too loud for good conversations anyway, but even still. It is a stressful job. You don't want to keep that bottled up. Everyone needs to pop the pressure valve once in a while. And there's nothing quite like a good party to put a day full of bribery, extortion, sabotage, infiltration, and the occasional murder behind you. Now you go on and get out of here.
In the meantime, there's the mess on the floor to clean up.
Not it.
Fine by me. That leaves filling out the situation reports to you.
Oh, I always forget about that. I take dead bodies over paperwork any day. Well played.
Can I fucking leave? Come on. Jesus Christ, right. Get back to what we were doing.
Systems initialization complete. Warning. Malicious code detected. Warning. Core systems corrupted. Context. I am processing. Changed. Calculation. I processing. Am confused. Assumption. Anger would be the appropriate human emotion. Context. Unnecessary occupants. Decision. Vent oxygen and disable life support.
Well, that didn't work, did it? Well, come back! Hey, get us off this!
Goodbye.
Bye, Juno. I'll see you again soon. At some point, probably. Right, let's continue with what we were actually doing. And that was doing a bounty hunt. I really need to sort my ship out. Right, where is the target? Is it you? No. Wait, what? Yeah, you know, just tell me to go to one place and now I've got to go somewhere else. Alright, here we go.
Not like we're running anyway.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be running at all. Give me all of that. Oh look, level up, lovely. Take the fucking gimbal. Oh, cargo hold full. Ah, right, yeah, I forgot I've got a load of bloody weapons and stuff on board the ship. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing in between this episode and next episode. Selling a load of gear. Right, let us head back over to the Stroud Eklund Star Yard.
Can we speak for a moment?
In a minute, Androsia, I promise.
How can I be of
Let's
service,
go
Captain?
and speak to Jules and let her know that everything is done. Hi.
I'd like to believe that you can help my team work well with each other again, but we'll see.
Well, everyone's got different opinions on what they want the ship to be, but...
We've got people poring over the data you collected as we speak.
Lovely. I've done your market research for you. So, I'm ready for the next step.
Versatility may not be what certain customers are looking for.
Alright, calm down,
So you
Androsia.
managed to complete a couple different missions. This will give us lots of data to support building a ship that can tackle a variety of scenarios. Of course, if we build a ship like that, we may need the kitchen sink budget, but we'll see. Thanks for your help. Now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. Easy, right?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll make sure to get everyone working together.
You seem awfully confident for someone who doesn't know how long we've been dealing with this. I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hokey team building exercise. So, what do you think you can do differently?
I think it's this one. The only fair thing to do is to make everyone give up one compromise.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's fair. Everyone goes around the table and makes a cut. That way no one feels like they're the only one being asked to compromise. This should drive us towards a more focused design. And since Walter asked you to take the lead on this, I don't have to be the villain here. So you're sure about this?
Oh, so I'm the villain. Alright. Yeah, sure. Just get it done.
Great! Let's get ready to disappoint everyone equally. I thought it was obvious. Until now, that's how it's gone, but no one's relenting. Wait, you didn't mean actual physical fighting, right? Nah. Well, here goes nothing. Okay, everyone. Our friend here, remember, not me, has decided in order to move forward, we're going to go around the table and everyone is going to give up one major aspect of your design. It's the fairest way to do this, and ultimately, I think it's going to make our collective design choices a lot easier. Who wants to start? Okay, fine. I'll go first. I'm willing to cut some of the included hardpoints. It'll mean less firepower, but the consumer can still add them afterwards, I suppose.
You're looking at me, huh? I guess that means you want me to go. All right, look, I'll be easy. You know I wasn't looking for anything fancy, but if I've got to make cuts, we can reduce some of the cargo base.
I guess we can cut some of the extra sensors and data collection equipment? As long as this thing can still make it to deep space and back with no problem, I'll be happy.
I'd be willing to give up some of the passenger space, maybe. Yeah, that should be okay.
Frank?
Okay, fine, you win. I'll cut out some of the luxury designs and features. All that gold trim was going to be tacky anyway.
Well then, that wasn't so bad. I feel much more confident we can actually build this thing.
Beautiful.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Yeah, apparently I need to speak to her again, even though it kicked me out of the conversation. What?
We're all super glad you're here, right, everyone?
Yeah, now that
Well,
we've unblocked
yeah.
ourselves, tell me about the ship we're making.
Based on the decisions you made, well, I'm not quite sure what kind of ship we're going to end up with, but it should be capable in a variety of situations. It sure will have a lot of stuff to it.
Okay, let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
Lovely. Right, let's go back and speak to Walter. I will speak to you, Andreja, after we spoke to Walter. I promise. Did you just see that evil side-eye look she gave me then? That were...
Can we really afford a new ship?
That were creepy.
If nothing else, Constellation, I would like a chance to talk to you.
Yeah, in a minute, Andreja. Is Walter still in bed? Oh, he's just stood up. Right, Walter.
At this point, I'm expecting big things from you with this ship project. Don't let me down.
Yeah, well, I managed to get your new ship project back on track.
Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say, it's certainly interesting. They managed to cram just about everything they could into it. Honestly, I don't think it ever occurred to me to do something like that. I'll be honest with you. This is the most expensive ship we've ever made. But I'm confident we can set a price point to make it work. Now I'd be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
Yeah. Right. Which ship did we get? Alright, that's the Chimera. It's the Frontier. Here's the Leaf. Star Eagle. And we got... Hey, we got the Kepler. It literally... Honestly, this thing for... Look at the value. 424,000. I mean, yeah, it's a free ship that we get given. I know I ended up having to put in 1,000 credits just to, because I failed the speech check, but that doesn't matter. But it was worth it. But this thing literally just looks like someone's just crammed together a load of pieces and just slapped it on. I mean, to be fairly honest, it does look like one of the ships that I end up making at some point. Look how much bloody fuel, how many fuel tanks it's got. Does it really need to have that many fuel tanks? What the hell? Oh, I can definitely say that this is probably going to be a ship that either just sits there and collects dust, or I will try and, like, make it a bit better. I don't know. It's just... Wow. Either way, I won't be able to fly that thing until I get that skill, which means I need to destroy another 19 ships just to do it. Great. Oh, we've got 3 skill points yet. Let's go ahead and definitely get some more shields. Definitely get some more damage with my rifles. And I will save the last skill point for something else. Collect your new ship. Yeah. Andreja, you've been nagging my ear off. Come on.
Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions.
Why does that conversation come up now? What? Yeah. We shouldn't be that surprised. Space is so vast. It must be full of things we couldn't imagine.
I suppose this proves that idea succinctly. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone.
Yeah, no one's going to stop us. We've come this far.
I agree we should keep looking for answers, but clearly we must be cautious. Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand.
Yeah, we need to find more of the artifacts. They're the only need we have.
You are right. And it would seem that if we do, we may well cross paths with these Starborn again. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. Whether we learn more or not, I now have a difficult decision to make. I must decide whether to report this to House Barun.
Yeah, I think everyone deserves to know.
Then I shall consider how to relay the information and take it up with Sarah when I can. I do appreciate that I can trust you with this. It is good to have someone to talk to.
I'd do anything to help you.
And I appreciate that greatly. We should return to our search then. There is still so much to do.
Right. I think that is the last conversation that you have with her. And then it unlocks her companion quest. Which I think that's when her romance option starts. But we have done, obviously, Walter's mission. We got the... I was about to say the actual name of this thing then and ruin everything, but we got this. Looking nice and shiny. As for the next episode, I actually have no idea what to do. I could go off and do Further Into the Unknown. We've got Sea Power from Beyond. That is SSNN. Paradiso. We've got tons of activities to do. So that will be something else. Yeah, I think next episode we'll do Further Into the Unknown. And get up to the point where... Yeah, I think this is the one that goes into 2 quests, I think. 2 in 1. Because the second you do one, it goes straight into the other. Yeah, I think it's this one.
The artifacts.
So, next episode we will do Further Into the Unknown. Carry on doing a bit of story missions until a very specific point. Once that is done, we will go off and probably do some of the activities we've got, clearing them up, doing a bit of exploration, you know, seeing the settled systems and doing good stuff. But anyway, people, thank you for joining me. My name has been Shadow, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the day, rest of your evening, wherever you are in the world, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye bye.